Once Narayan, our God, was sitting in his planet and listening to the song of various people and music. And by listening to the song and music, he was very happy, and due to which Ganga was born. So Brahma was actually singing the song, and there was a dwarf which came to Brahma's home. In the actually Narayan in the form of the dwarf came there, and Brahma realizing that washes Narayan's feet with water, and that water becomes Ganga. So Ganga is basically created by Brahma, and that's all. That Ganga, if can be brought to earth, then Shagar, the son of 60,000 sons of Shagar, will rise. Then Kopil Muni said to Anshuman that I have given you this blessing that you only be able to bring Ganga to earth and give freedom to your brother, to your family members. Then Anshuman went to Ajadhanagar with his horse and gave this information to Sagar king. He said that your all sons were burnt to ashes by the burning fire from Kapil Muni's third eye, and listening to that, Sagar was very upset and he started crying. Sagar realized that there was a curse given by Rahu that all these sons would be killed very early, and because the yagga was not done properly, and therefore he started thinking how he will get back his. He said that your all sons were burnt to ashes by the burning fire from Kapil Muni's third eye, and listening to that, Sagar was very upset and he started crying. Sagar realized that there was a curse given by Rahu that all these sons would be killed very early, and because the yagga was not done properly, and therefore he started thinking how he will get back his. Ganga is in heaven, so how they will bring Ganga to earth so that his family members, his sons, will get relief. And then Shagur gave his kingdom to Anshuman, and he went for bringing Ganga to earth. So he did not get Ganga anywhere, and he became more upset, and then he died and went to Brahmalok, which is the heaven. And in the other hand, Anshuman started taking care of his kingdom, and he gave birth. His son was born named Dilip. He gave his kingdom to Dilip, his son, and he then went for the search of Ganga. And he also went to heaven in search of Ganga. He went to Ajadhanagar by keeping his queens and son. Went to Ganga, heaven, by keeping his queens and son in search of Ganga. Dilip Raja also went to heaven in search of Ganga by keeping his kingdom and his everything behind, and he also did penance by fasting, and very little water he drank, and very little, and most of the time he remained did fast, and he gave his service to Brahma. So even doing all this, he was not able to get Ganga, and he also died and went to heaven. So Ajadhanagar was without any king now, and that made Brahma worried in heaven. Brahma thought that I heard that Vishnu, the god, will be born in Ajadhanagar. Then if there is no kingdom in Ajadhanagar, then in whose family Vishnu will be born. By thinking that, all the gods were very worried, and they sent Shiva, who has 3 eyes, to earth, And in the earth, there are two daughters of Dilip king. Then Shiva said, I will give blessing to one of the daughters, and who will give birth to a son. Shiva gave these blessings to them, that one of the daughter of Dilip will give birth to us. After 10 months, there was a there was a delivery, and only piece of flesh came out in the form of a son. And by listening to taking their son into their lap, they started crying, and they asked that why Shiva has given this kind of a blessing to them. So there is no bones, only flesh. So how this person will stand, how this person will walk, and people will laugh at him. Took this their son, and they wanted to throw him in the Shoraju river. And then in Tapobon, Vasishtha Muni came to know about this in his meditation. So Vasishtha Muni told them that you put it in the road, somebody will pick it up and take care of it. They kept their son in the street, and there was a Ashtabakra Muni, Ashtabakra sannyasi came there and saw this son and on the street, and he thought that the boy was making faces on him. He said that if you laugh at me, your whole body will be destroyed. If your body is like this originally, then you will become good, you better with my blessing. Getting the blessings of Ashtabakra Muni, the son of the son of the king came up with a full body. Then Ashtabakra came to know that this is Dilip's son, Dilip's king's. Then they called the two queens of Dilip and gave the son to them. And then they brought their son to the kingdom, and the name they gave to the son is Vagirath. Then after 5 years, they sent their son Vagirath to Vasishtha Muni's home. In Vasishtha Muni's home, there was fight between the different boys, and the other boys insulted him by telling that you don't have father. Bhagirath was very unhappy by listening to this, and he came back to his. He went to the went to his room and went to sleep, and his mother thought why he is sleeping for a longer time. They seeing the son in this condition, they went to the Bhagirath, they went to the Vasishtha Muni and started crying. Vasishtha Muni said that you will get your son back, and when their son came up, and they asked their son, why your son? Bhagirath said that, mother, I am not having any disease, I am just unhappy because of insult. So there was argument with another boy, and he he insulted me by saying that I am fatherless. He asked that, please tell me, I belong to which family, and who is my father? And then the mother was very unhappy by listening to this. The mother told him about every truth. There were 60,000 sons of Shagor, and all of them became ashes by the curse of Kapil Muni. If Ganga will come to earth, then only all the Shagor people, family of Shagor, will came alive. There was 3 generations who tried to bring Ganga to earth, and none of them succeed, and they went to heaven. Your father went to heaven, and I, by the blessings of Shiva, got you. All these sannyasis gave the name to you, to Bhagirath, and you are actually the son of Surya Bhagwan. Then Bhagirath said, I will bring Ganga, because Ganga will not come so easily to earth. They should understand. And then the mother was very upset, and he started crying, and he said that please don't go away so early to bring Ganga. And he did not listen to his mother. Bhagirath started taking the blessings of Vasishtha Muni and started his sacrifice. By going in the journey, he went to his mother, and his mother's right eye was moving. Then he also started fasting, and he started giving his service to Indradev. By seeing his sacrifice, Indradev was not able to sit, and he came to give him the blessing. Asked them that you belong to which family, and then Bhagirath said that I am the son of Dilip. And then he said that by the curse of Kapil Muni, all the family members of Shakur, my grandfather, my great grandfather, where became ashes. So if I bring Ganga from heaven, then only they will get relief. And then Indra said that I don't have the power to bring Ganga to earth. There is only one person who can do this, and that is Shiva. So please go to Shiva and worship him. So he, then Bhagirath, listening to that, went to Kailash to in the search of Shiva. And then Bhagirath, Divika did sacrifice for 10,000 years by fasting and all. For getting Shiva's blessing. Then Shiva said that you can bring, okay, I don't do so much sacrifice, I will give you blessing, you will bring Ganga to earth. You have to go to Gadadhar and the Narayan, Krishna, and take the blessings from him. And then again he started his penance and sacrifice for 40 years. Seeing his sacrifice, and now the god came and to give him the blessing. He said to Narayan that again he narrated the same story, that Shagur family became ashes by Kapil Muni's curse. So please, if you can give a blessing so that we can bring Ganga to earth, and then my family will come away. Then listening to that, Narayan said, how I can, what do I know about Ganga? How can I do this? And then Bhagirath said that if you don't give this blessing, then I will give my life in your feet. Listening to that, Narayan, the god, told that okay, Ganga lives in Brahmalok, so let's go there. So in Brahmalok, when they went, Brahma came and appeared in front of Narayan. Brahma remembered that Ganga is inside a container he has kept in his home. So he brought that container and gave it. Then Narayan gave that container with Ganga to Bhagirath and said that you can take this to earth. You take this Ganga and you get your family back. Said Ganga, you go there along with Bhagirath and give relieve his family. Then Ganga was started crying that in earth there are so many people, so many sinners. They all will come to me and will try to wash their sins. They all will get freedom from their sins by washing in me. But from where I will get freedom? So then God said that Ganga, every Vaishnava will go and birth in you. So then Narayan said, Vaishnav, I always want to be along with Vaishnav. So but you also, if you be along with Vaishnav people, you will get free. Then Narayan gave a conch shell to Bhagirath and said, you play this conch shell and go in front and Ganga will follow. And then Vishnu also gave the chariot to Vagirath and said that you go in front, and because of you, or the entire earth will become free. And then Bhagirath went in front by playing the conch shell, and Ganga was flowed in behind him. And then the people of heaven started taking the bath in Ganga, and also they worship Bhagirath.